Hello there, Uncle Rusty here. Welcome back to Society Sunlit Valley. I totally didn't forget that the audio was muted and I wasn't speaking to myself for the last, I don't know how long. So we're going to do a quick recap. Hello, welcome back to Society Sunlit Valley. Number one, someone left a nice comment saying that the shipping bin sound fooled them and essentially made them put mouse traps everywhere in their house to try and catch a mouse that did not exist. So to that commenter, I apologize. The second commenter, thank you all for the tips on some of the free animal stuff, which I've been doing for a little bit off camera, because you'll never be able to see that now, because I'm an idiot. But you'll notice you can grab these ducks, and you can grab a lot of animals and take them back. So I have gone through the liberty of essentially grabbing many of the animals and sticking them in my coop. We currently have 4 chickens, 2 geese, and are about to have 2 ducks. And then I think I'm going to be pretty content with my coop. Now, I do want to get the barn sorted as well, so we can start sorting out all the artisan stuff that we want to do. But essentially, I have gotten myself into a very advantageous situation. We've also watered up our crops, so I don't need to bore you with that. However, someone did make mention that the hoe can harvest crops quicker. Now, I will say I've had some issues in the past with, the hoe. Oh, I was so close to selling. Never mind. All right, cool. We'll sell that seashell. Right, so I spent a good bit of money on stuff I didn't need to, but, it is what it is. Here's some grapes. Now, you'll notice in the far distance there are balloons with, chests and stuff. Now, I don't have a bow and arrow on me right now. I wish I did, because I would 100% knock those out the sky. Now, if you can build high enough, you should be able to grab them yourself as well, so you don't need to worry too much about that. Now, our main objective is to try and sell as much as humanly possible. That is really what we want to do. We want to try and get everything sold up as quick as we can and as efficiently as we can. I am going to keep some grapes. Let's take a look at our pantry so I can see what I still need to do. All we need are strawberries, so I'm going to sell this lettuce up. And we're just going to water up now. Ideally, what I want to do is, now that we have more animals in our coop, I want to try and get the barn also sorted without having to spend all that money. Because right now, we want to save money. Because we need a flint and steel. Now, we could go explore, and that was another commenter's suggestion, is to try and find a specific wizard tower. Now, I've gone all over my island, and there ain't no wizard tower here, which makes me deeply upset, I love that we spawned on an island biome, because, there's so much you can do with an island biome. But ideally what I want to do is I want to get sprinklers going, and we now have geese and ducks and chickens, so we should have quite a few eggs to help us facilitate making some money. Now, that's not going to be the only thing we're going to use the eggs for. Eventually what we want to do is we want to make a mayonnaise maker, and that will make everything look really, really, really nice, and artisan goods will give us a clear-cut advantage in making money. Now, there's a few things you can do. If we can find another elder tree, it would be nice to put another tree tapper on so we can get more black lotuses. Now, I want to try and get Silk Touch for my axe so that I can pick up the elder oak and kind of put him around here. We do want to make friends with him. We just don't want to catch him while he's sleeping, because otherwise he's, grumpy. And to be honest, if I wake you up and try and have a conversation with you while you're sleeping, I'm pretty sure you'd be grumpy too. So, I don't blame him. I don't. I do not blame him one single bit. Now, the other thing we want to do is we want to save a metric truck ton of money, because we need to go to the Skull Cavern. And going to the Skull Cavern is absolutely critical in this particular mod pack, because the amount of ores you can get are insane. The amount of diamonds you can get down there is insane. However, it is also extremely dangerous. And as you noticed, we don't actually have armor, which is the biggest downfall for me at the current moment. But we'll make it work, okay? Before anyone says, oh, but Uncle Rusty. No, we'll make it work. Now, I don't want to see, is this preserve jar done? This preserve jar is done. I'm going to make some grapes, and we have some onion preserves. Nice. So, ideally for our quest, what we want to do is we want to get to the nether. That is our main quest. However, we know about affection now, which is great. We know about a feeding trough. I can probably just pick up one of these feeding troughs and, be done with the quest. Now, just as a main thing, just be real careful. Be very careful when going here into the... do not open my door! These guys are going to be the death of me, I'm telling you. Make sure to pet all of your animals and make sure that they've got feeding troughs. I will kill you. These villagers are going to cause me a grief because I really don't want to have to run around. I really don't want to have to run around to sort this out. I don't. I really don't want to have to run around to sort these guys out. I might just murder them all. Alright, anyway. You'll notice we have a couple of eggs and we can name these animals. And with that, we have shears. Now, when we have shears, you have to understand that your animals have to trust you before you can use the shears on them. But we'll get to that. So I'm going to put these name tags away. We'll name our animals eventually, but what I ideally want to do is I want to go find cows and sheep. If I can do that, I'll be a very happy boy because that'll help us immensely. Now, there should be some food here. I'm just going to grab my mashed potatoes. And I'm going to be on the lookout for some cows and sheep. Now, I hope I can grab them and move them. I also want to go and see if we got some black lotuses. There's some nice cats around here. Really nice. I love it. There's more chickens if we need, but I don't think we need any more chickens. I'm fine with there being 8. 4 of one animal is fine. That's a deer. He's sleeping, so we're going to try not to disturb him. Thank you. Right, so the idea now is to try and find a sheep and a cow. If we can at least find those, I'll be happy. We got 4 lotuses there. Oh, so good. So good. I'm also looking for like little spots in the dirt that might be glowing. Because those little spots in the dirt will help us sort out what we need with some nice little goodies. Look at that. And, oh, bam! Look at that. What did I just get? I got a froggy helm. How nice. That goes into our accomplishments, because that's all it is. It's really just an accomplishment. You can't actually wear the helmet, which kind of sucks, but, At this point, it's an it is what it is situation. Now, I am going to go around the beach area here. I do want to grab some of this. Some nice flax seeds there. Some beautiful little other stuff we need. Some clams. Mussels. I know there's a distinct difference between the two. No one has to tell me. I know there's a difference between mussels and clams. Now, if I can find a cow or a sheep and have a partner for it, we should be okay. Generally, they don't breed the same way you would in Minecraft, but I like having 2 of each. I have the beard. So, may as well know it up, I suppose. Alright, perfect. I believe I sorted that out. We've already got ducks. So right now I'm just like... I'm kind of sorting out my food supplies, is the thing here. I'm kind of just sorting out my food supplies now. Just like so. Bam, 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 bam. Beautiful. Now this is a very much an ocean biome, but I do want to finish up our crab biome. Crab biome. I kind of want to finish up our fishing bundle for this season, and mainly because we're not going to get a chance to get some of the stuff here. We are definitely not going to get some of the stuff we want to get here if the season is finished. However, I need to explore. As y'all can see, we don't actually have any of the other biomes to help us out, so we are kind of in a pretty not fun spot. There's a cow. Okay, perfect. I just need to mark it on the map. Can I pick you up is the question. We have 45. I can pick him up. Okay, perfect. We have 1 cow. We can't very well run, but we have a cow. Oh, this cow's heavy. But I must say, I am swole if I can pick up a cow like this, man. Let's just be real here. Your uncle goes to the gym and he lifts. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Criminy Christmas. Oh, you just went all on your own little escapade, didn't you? Okay. Very interesting. What I'm eventually going to do is this whole back area is I'm going to level it. And we are going to make sure that we get sprinklers set down. And then I'm just going to segregate all of the crops like that. And then what's going to happen is I'll put the scarecrow, the little pumpkin golem or whatever he's called. Here you go. Have a good time. Thank you. All right. Feeding trough. What I'm going to do here is let me just get this achievement. Thank you. I'll just put that here. Doink. No. Wrong way. Hey! How'd you get out? No and no. Okay, so it seems like there's no segregation there. Nice. Okay, perfect. Put that there. Righto. Presto changeo. We have a cow. Have I pet you yet? I don't think I did. Hello, Moo. How you doing? All right, we pet the Moo. We get a good old 10% XP there. And that'll help us out. I am going to put this, the froggy helm, and the black lotus is in there. And now I'm just going to go crazy over here. We found a diamond. Wonderful. Found some flint. No, what the? Don't be like that. I don't need decorational things. But as you can see, you can find diamonds in here too. Like, these things are so good, you can actually find diamonds in there. That is dumb. Alright? I want to point out how unbelievably dumb that is. Now, we do have a tea blossom. And I really want to do this. Tea blossom is going to make for some good stuff. Now, do you need to be... a what? That you can eat seeds? Please do not do that. I think I'm just going to keep this for summer. That's what I'm going to do. I do have mashed potatoes. I know I need to be eating. But for now, eating is for the week. At this point in time. Cook my mussels up. There we go. Organize the chests. This is looking good. This is actually looking good. Alright, perfect. Now, on the hunt for another bovine. That is what we want to do. We want to try and get that... I think I'm actually just going to check some cheese sandwiches. I almost thought it said cheeseburger, and that might have been, you know, a little bit distressing for the cows. So I don't want to offend any of the cows by having a cheeseburger in my inventory. But since it's just a cheese sandwich, that's fine. Right. We need to hope for another cow, and lo and behold, look at that. I spy with my little eye another cow. Look at that. I would like to catch the deer, but I'm pretty sure that deer will not let me catch it. Now, I would like to know what my strength is if I can carry this giant cow in my hands. I would love to know what kind of ridiculously strong juice I'm on. If this is what's happening. My goodness, are you kidding me? Look at this. What even, man? What even? Alright, perfect. And hoya! There we go. Righto. There we go. We have 2 cows, everyone. Our barn is essentially set. Now, I have not seen any sheep, so that does not help us. Unfortunately, it does not help us. I would have loved to have found some sheep, but, you know, it's okay. Because these things happen. And when they happen, all we do is we say thank you for what we have, and then work towards what we need. So, let's check our quests. Boom. Pet names. Thank you. Feeding trough. Thank you. We've already got eggs, which gives us a chicken nest. Now, with this chicken nest, what you can do is you can essentially, don't do it, put it there. And the chickens will go and sit and chill. The chickens will legit go, sit, and chill. And do their thing. You should not be in here. But it's okay. And look at that. Now you can go and get eggs. Look at that. Beautiful. But what if I told you we can go the next level? We want a mayonnaise machine. So, this is why we need pine tar. We need pine tar. And we need to go find spruce, alpine, or pine. Now, I don't know if y'all have noticed, we are not exactly in a spruce biome. But I think over here, we might be able... That's a chestnut forest. Plain old forest, birch. We need to go... We need to go look for something. We do. We need to go and look. Look how far I've traveled. My goodness. That's ridiculous. Hello? Did I see this village? Did I ever explore this village? I can't remember if I did or not. I don't think they actually had anything. What? Madness, I tells you. Madness. Look where we are. On an island. How fun. This is a birch forest. We need spruce. So, our first adventure in the morning is to go and find a spruce forest so we can get pine tar so we can make mayonnaise machine. Until then, all the eggs that we find... Wait, why do I still have a feeding trough on me? Did I get a free feeding trough? How advantageous. I think I might just put it here in the chicken coop, in all honesty. Just like put another one there. Put another one there. And then just take half and put that half in there. There we go. And now we have a chicken nest. So that is fantastic. I love it. I actually do. I love it. This is fantastic. It's great. This is what we want to achieve in life. Right. So we have diamonds, and technically you can also sell the diamonds for stuff. So if you want to get a nice little injection of cash, you can. I am going to throw the eggs in here. And what I want to do now is we want to save money. We do, because we need to get this thing. We need to get to the nether. Now, I want to get some pine tar. And we also want to get some, like, fish farms and a whole bunch of other stuff. But we need Neptunium nuggets. Now, if y'all remember, someone did tell me, go check your crab pot farm. And you know what? I'm going to do that. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to heed your advice. And I'm going to go and check out my crab pot farm. That's what I'm going to do. Need to make stairs here. And let's have a look-see. What you got? Oh, look at all that nice stuff. Not ideal, but, you know. I would have loved for a Neptunium ingot there, but, you know. Ooh, there we go. Got it. And we have a furniture box. What did we get? A red sand seal plush. Very interesting. So I'm going to buy more worms and make more bait. Eventually, we'll make ourselves a bait maker so that we don't have to worry about that. But there we go. Our crab pots have come up real handy with what we need. And if we now check in our fish tank, excuse me, and what is going on with me? We should now be able to sort all this out. And now we get 2 more crab traps, baby. 2 more crab traps. And you know what? I feel like you could just chill out here. Look how adorable you are. Just look how adorable you are. You're absolutely gorgeous. Right. We want these little ingots. We do. We want those little nuggets. So, boom. We've got our nugget. We'll get another one. And now we want to make one of these. Now, you'll notice we need river jelly. So, we need a river biome, pearls, oak resin, and Neptunium ingots. So, we want to save this. And what I want to do... Crab we can sell. Kelp is worth nothing. Seagrass is worth nothing. The slime egg we want to keep. Now, you'll notice it's a slime heart. We need a slime incubator. I don't want to sell these, although they do sell for an obscene amount of money. Now, we could, in theory, sell them and make some cash out of it, which would be great, in all honesty, because we're not anywhere close to where we want to be. Can I open this? No, I cannot, which is real sad. So... Sell. That will not sell. I want to go and place these 2 out there. And let's grab some bookseller. Excuse me? When did you get the... This guy's a ripoff. This guy's a ripoff. What even? Okay, well, you do have a bookseller that comes here every so often. So if you have the money to buy the books you want... Go for it. If you don't bother. So, worms, I'm just gonna buy a stack. And 1. And then go like so. Boom. Boom. And we'll just go and disperse this amongst the nations. And that, my dear friends and watchers, is how you want to get ahead. If you can find those magical books that increase your stats and give you unique buffs. Oh, goodness. I'm just gonna get rid of this because it's upsetting me. Righto. Let's do this. I want to grab more dirt. And I know everyone said that, you know, I could place them a little bit closer together. We're just going to stick with the theme here. All right? We're just going to stick with the theme here. I know it's going to upset a few people, but it's fine. You asked for this. 1, 2, 3. there. I saw that. We may have to go out this way. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, cool. And then there we go. And then we'll... What? Yeah, no, I know. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. I think I'll put 11 in each. I don't think... yeah, I should have enough. And then... 1, 2... Where's my third one? I have to go onto the crab pot. Get my feet wet. Look at that beautiful sunrise. Oh, gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. And then crab pot. 1, 2, and then... There we go. And that's what we'll do. Now, someone said you can use minnows, and yes, you can. Minnows are a great source of income and a great source of bait, and different bait lures different kinds of things. Hello. Different bait lures different kind of thing. So always remember, different bait gives you different options. Look at that beautiful sunrise. Oh, gorgeous. Can I eat this? Yes, I can straight eat it. But what if I cooked it? Just what if I cooked it? You know? What if I didn't be a savage and just cooked it? Right, let's see. How's the tar looking? Well, the resin, not ready yet. Not ready yet. Okay, perfect. We made a decent amount of money there, but, you know, again, we're only making like 2K a pop here, which is, you know, unideal in my honest opinion. But we'll get there, you know? If you got a solid method of making money, you let me know. You let me know so I can applaud you for your hard work. Now, before I go water up my crops, I'm going to get me some snacks. I'm on a muscle meat diet, apparently. That's all I really am on at the moment. But it's easy food. It is. It's easy food. And we can sell it if we wanted to. Cook it, sell it, it goes. Cooked stuff actually sells for quite a bit of money. Now, if you do this the correct way, if you right-click with the hoe, you can farm up everything really quickly. Boom, boom. There we go. All right, perfect. Here comes the part that everyone hates. But in the meantime, tell me about your farm. What did you guys get up to for your Christmas holiday season? What did you get gifted? That's what I want to know. If you've come this far, let me know what you've been gifted for Christmas. What did you get your significant other or family or friends? Let me know. I'm always curious to know what y'all are busy doing. And thank you for the love and support on the series, honestly. Thank you for the love and support on the series. I do believe there'll be a downturn eventually. Well, it's kind of already started. Every episode doesn't hit the milestone that I had hoped. But, you know, the more people enjoy this game, the more people I hope will come and watch the series. So if you have some friends that would enjoy this, tell them. Helps a lot. Share it out. Tell your friends, tell your family, tell your grandma. I'm pretty sure your grandmammy would love this game. And if she don't, then that's fine too. That's perfectly fine. Grandmama can do what grandmama wants. All right. So we definitely want to get away from this tediousness. And I do want to water, and then we need to find some spruce. We really, really, really need to find spruce or pine or anything that will give us pine tar, because we want to make mayonnaise machine. Now, it might take me a while to essentially do what I want to do, which kind of sucks, because I'm never a fan of island biomes because I feel like it limits what you can do. But I'm also not going to start all over. We will make do. Any farmer worth their salt will make do with what they've been given. You can play Stardew Valley and you can work on a beach. If you can win with a beach farm, you can win with any farm. All right? If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball. If anyone has seen that, you've seen a good movie. You have. You've seen a great movie. All right, perfect. And final crop. There we go. I'm going to sell half of my cooked stuff, sell all the onions, And I'm going to get a boat, and I'm going to go look for a spruce thing, because I can't deal with this. All right, where's my boat? There's a boat. We have food. I did not sell half my my food, which is, you know, deeply upsetting. I'm going to grab all these lychees or lychees. No one has commented, so I'm just going to go with what I feel it's called. But I'm pretty sure it's a lychee. I'm going to sell all these. And we just need to make cash. All right, half of that in there, there. All right. Now, ideally, I want to try and find birch. So I am going to go over here where our crab pots are. Maybe, actually, we haven't explored this side of the world. So maybe we just go straight, go down to the water, and sort that out. I'm a little bit worried about those slimes, honestly. But I see the villagers here have basically abandoned ship. I do see a little moth there, but it's okay. I'm not going to get it now. Is that a house I haven't seen? Or am I blind? I'm also just going to grab these berries. I swear I didn't go to all of these houses, so there could be some, like, goodies just, like, chilling there. Oh, grab this. Did I take everything from you? Fairly sure I did. Yeah. All right, so on the hunt for birch wood. On the hunt for birch wood. Are these also geese? Yes, they are. I don't want to whack them. Okay, perfect. Absolutely gorgeous. Well, that's all the time I have for this episode. It's a little bit of a shorter one, but we'll keep the adventure for the next one. Hope you guys have enjoyed that. If you did, please do consider leaving a like, subscribing for more Society Sunlit Valley, and let me know how far your farm is going. And if you haven't, hit the subscribe button, share it with your friends. And until next time, Uncle Rusty says, try find anything but an island. Hello there, Uncle Rusty here. Welcome back to Blacksmith Master. Today, to sort out our shop. That's what we need to do. We need to sort out our cash flow problems. Now,